You know, like Tucker was just that third born baby that, man, I don't think he ever had a shirt on or shoes on in the summer. You know, he was gone at, 8 in the morning out the door, and, they were playing baseball, lacrosse, soccer, whatever. Always making people laugh, whether it's his buddies laughing or he'd get, us as adults laughing. Like he had that true gift. Well, it ended up being my last season in Buffalo. Tucker ended up having to go in the hospital. We thought it was tonsils, and it came back, and it was a very quick turnaround that he had Burkitt's lymphoma. And looking at 8 months later, Tucker, lost his battle, and Scott Loeffler asked if we could continue to have that game in his honor, and obviously, we said yes as a family. And every year, New Jersey's, designed by my oldest son, Dyson.
Just the way he went about life, when he was, in the hospital battling, he always was there to make people smile and make people laugh, and just all he wanted to do was play lacrosse. And in his toughest days, he always said he just wanted to be with his friends, playing lacrosse, playing hockey.
It's a beautiful thing, and anytime you can help raise awareness and raise some funds, and just for those families that are in need and all those kids battling out there, it's and that's just, again, carrying on Tucker's legacy, and that's what our mandate was from day one.
There was an age gap between us. Like, we were 14 and he was 8 when it all kind of went down, but it never seemed like there was an age gap. He was way beyond his years. You can always kind of think back to a guy like Tucker when things aren't going your way, or when you kind of get down on yourself, and just remember that there's always something or someone going through something a lot worse than you are. He's single-handedly the biggest inspiration in my life since I was 14 when that all happened. So just whenever anything's kind of going wrong or going astray in my life, he's definitely someone I look up to in that regard.
Unfortunately, I never had the chance to play with Willie in Buffalo, but the legacy him and his family left behind was always a positive one, and it was no secret what Tucker meant to the team. And hear Willie talk about it, you can't help but want to go out there and fight for him, fight for his family. And that was even when I wasn't on his team. Now it just means so much more.
I feel like every game for us is a Tucker game, especially playing here with Willie. I could only imagine the emotion that's going to come into the locker room with Willie's going to give his pregame speech. We're all just going to be fired up and going together as a pack and going into it and help and secure a win.
Everybody's, at some point in their family has been hit by cancer. And it's such an unfortunate disease, but the big issue for us as a family is that all the money that gets raised for cancer, it's like 4 to 5% goes to pediatric cancer. They still have their lives ahead of them. Like, we should be doing everything we can so they have more of a chance, and we're gonna fight for that. Because during Tucker's fight, it was just like every day was a gift, and I know that all the families that go through this it's the same thing. Like, every hour is a gift, and so. Whatever we can do to raise awareness and to get more money involved for research and to find these cures for some of these childhood cancers, man, that's all we can do. And that's part of just trying to carry on Tucker's legacy. Getting into coaching for a few years now, and it's just it's such a wonderful community to be involved with, and obviously the support that lacrosse community has given is unbelievable, and we're, again, truly blessed and honored to be a part of it, and we're all very thankful.